What's up? I'm out here with Dom and Dom. We did a video last year using the little DOA PT7 topwater deal on a shad spawn. It's a Saturday morning. There's a ton of boats out here on Lake Toho. And oh, man, you messed up the opening of the video by missing that. No, they got a stiff competition going on today between each other. We're catching them on a little prop bait, a little spin rocket, and they're schooling around us. We've already caught 4. They caught them while I was setting the camera up. I did get his 2 3/4 pounder on this camera with no microphone hooked up to it, and you're probably, as you're listening, not seeing me, you're watching a little clip of that on there. But we're out here all day. The bluegill are starting to spawn. I found some bluegill beds yesterday. We're not going bluegill fishing though, obviously. But the bass love getting on these bluegill beds. The whole food chain gets in there, and we're gonna whack some fish later, probably on a speed worm, maybe some topwater. And it's love bug season. If you watched my last little 36-second video that I put up, we got attacked by love bugs yesterday. So hopefully the wind stays with us today and the love bugs leave us alone. But I think we're gonna have a pretty good day, so stay tuned. See who wins right now. Right now it's 3-1, but Dad's got the biggest. I'm gonna try something here. When I was a kid, growing up in Ocala, a couple hours north of here, we used to fly fish all the time for bass and bluegill. Actually, one of the first 8-pound bass I ever caught was actually on a fly rod with a little white rubber spider that we bought at Walmart on a 5-weight fly rod. We used to use silicone and wipe it on the fly line and the leader and the tippet to keep it clean and to keep it floating. But I don't know how many people do this in bass fishing. Some of you guys might. Let me know if you do. I have never done it, but I thought about it the other day. So I ordered some of this silicone on Amazon, made in England. The best stuff on the market apparently. I don't know, but I'm gonna wipe it on my line, because the thing with topwater plugs, I always use monofilament when I'm throwing topwater, unless it's a frog or something like that, because it's more buoyant than fluorocarbon and braid. And if you're throwing a walking bait or anything with a bunch of treble hooks, when you're using braid, the bait, because it's more flexible than monofilament would be, it gets a lot more foul hook. But I'm gonna wipe down my monofilament with this stuff and see if it can keep those baits from wanting to dive under the water like they do. So let's see if that works. That'll be my how I do it deal. A little bit of silicone. Got him? Decent?
No, not bad.
See, I'm trying to do a little learning segment here, and you're messing it up by catching fish. What do you think this is, a guide trip?
It's gonna be a good day.
Whoa! You got him? Dom's breaking my cardinal rule of no treble hooks. But let's see. So Dom's catching fish, and I'm playing with silicone and paper towels. I don't know if you can see that. That's just a little bit of scum that was on my line. And Dom's got his 4th fish. We got 5 in the boat, all on top water. I'm gonna coat about 3 feet of this line. See if that makes a difference. See if it makes it more buoyant. Did you see that one blow up and then throw at him?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Landed right on it. Came and got it. I don't really want to think about the ones I missed though.
Yeah, that's gonna happen when you're throwing topwater. This spot. Oh, there's one on the wall.
Oh, that's a good one too. That's a good one.
Right when you think it's almost done. Jeez, what's that camera's going? It is.
That's a bonita.
Can't get the scale.
Yeah, we're weighing that.
Oh, look at that shit.
On my DOA, no, I mean not my DOA, my 13 fishing, my dual pitch. Come here, dude. There's a good one. Only bite I've had. Kind of wish I would have bit them, but right in the where'd those forceps go? When you're not paying attention and you think the topwater bite's done, that happens. Get out of there, right in the corner now. See how much this one weighs, no lying.
Zero it out.
That looks like a 5-pounder to me.
Nope. 380 something. 3.83. If you hold them like this to the camera, you can go, man, that's a solid 5-pounder. But no, they're a little skinny this time of year, a lot of them. But again, that's a good one on topwater, a fun one. Almost 4 pounds. See you, dude. And it was at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wow.
It's a giant.
Throw that big worm out there.
Oh, did he get it?
Yep,
Oh, he got it
this
that time. You like your bait.
Decent. At least he's my better one of the day, I think.
It's funny, you know,
Right at me.
a week ago all they wanted was walking. A week ago all they wanted was walking baits. Now they want prop. Then they switched to prop baits. Oh, that's not bad fish.
Oh boy.
There we go.
That's not a nice. That's a nice one.
Oh boy. That one needs a scale.
Yep.
Our biggest so far, which was he caught the elder Dom, was 275, 27 something.
Yeah.
Pretty
I'd have to
close.
look back at it. It'll say
Which
as soon as I
they're not
finish.
big fish, but who cares when you're catching them on topwater, right? But they have a stiff competition. I think they got about 10 grand on big fish for the day.
Yeah, 275.
Yeah,
And this one may beat it.
take a photo. With
I sure hope it's not our biggest of the day. Got him? But we will see.
Is it
They got that new, is that Connect scale?
Yeah.
I need to get one of those.
That's way bigger.
No.
What is it?
245.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was bigger. 245.
That's a regular foot. Nice catch, kid.
Not bigger.
He looks bigger though, didn't he?
Equally as fun.
So much fun.
I don't think he's that great, but he's gonna jump.
Could be hard to put.
There's, oh no, I missed one.
No, he's tiny actually. It's just the way he's hooked.
That's what's been swiping at me. They're just coming up like little rockets.
Oh, broke back looking crazy fish.
Yeah, but he's the way he's hooked.
Look at that.
That's a
Crazy
dirt.
looking fish.
The
Let
way
me see
he's
him.
hooked. The way he's hooked.
Look at the dirt.
Oh yeah, he's got a hump back.
Let me see him. Let me see him. Look at this crazy looking fish.
Oh, what?
This.
Little snap.
Look at this fish.
He felt a lot bigger.
He he's built for speed and agility. Oh no, that's
What
crazy
happened
looking.
to him?
Got a little.
Old football injury.
That's it.
Oh, there's
There
one.
you got him.
Yep.
He's pulling.
He bit.
While you're not doing anything.
Yep. They're definitely
Oh, there you go.
little acrobat.
Little guy. Yeah, we're gonna be able to make a whole video out of just the topwater bite here.
Yeah.
The little ones are the most dangerous ones
Right.
with the treble hooks.
Those fish we were catching yesterday, man, they were fighters.
Yeah, the Butler chain. That's.
Where do we?
Did I put him back in the...
I don't even know how many we caught now. Let's see, I'd say we lose count.
I think we're at 9. You want them?
No, I got 3.
Got them?
Yep, got 'em.
Well, I got 1. Another one on Topwater.
4 or 5.
They're not schooling anymore, which because it got bright sunlight. They kind of quit schooling. People are leaving. Thank you. Thanks for leaving us alone finally. But they're still biting topwater. These Florida bass, when you're on that topwater bite, like we are right now, the majority of the people I guide are from other parts of the country where bass are a lot more aggressive than they are down here. And the biggest thing, the most important thing, is to pause the baits, long pauses. Especially right now when they're not blowing up. If you're just quick twitching with no pauses in between, you probably wouldn't catch anything. But these last few bites of when you're not even paying attention, just letting your bait sit. That's how we're getting most of our bites now. And usually when they're kind of, once the kids are done eating, first thing is when you're gonna get your big bites. Slow. I will rarely ever tell anybody, you need to work that a little faster. It's always slow down, slow down, slow down.
Leash?
No, just a regular trick worm. Or the DOA 8-inch CAL, which is just like a trick worm. Our topwater bite crapped out on us. Or it went away. Shouldn't say it crapped out. Our topwater bite went away. And so we're on a bunch of bluegill beds. And he caught one little tiny one on a speed worm, just reeling it through the water. And then this is the first one on just a big DOA trick worm. Small, but this is the time of year. I wish I could show you the bluegill beds because I can see them, but I can't see these bluegill beds unless. Of course, it was a bass. It's because my arms are so big. My arms made it look tiny. Was it a bass? My buddy giving me.
He ain't bad, that's for sure. Wacky.
On a wacky rig.
In my mind, it's a little slower.
Bigger than the one I just caught.
He's missing an eye.
He only had a 50% chance of catching him, or 50% less chance of catching him.
Because of the eye?
Yeah. So that one's on a June bug, like a Senko, but it's a 5-inch CAL from DOA. There you go. Whoops. It's like number 11?
Oh, swim away, buddy.
No, 12.
You can't
We had
see.
9. We got 12 fish so far. And it is 20 after 8 in the morning. Not a bad start.
Especially catching them on something I normally throw.
Yeah. Topwater, Texas rig, speed worm, wacky rig.
Maybe not three.
Oh, you got him? Yep. There we go.
Down. Speed worm?
Yep.
The old speed
I didn't
worm.
even feel him either.
That's what I'm throwing. It's pretty decent too,
Just
kid.
ticking the tops of the grass. Come on. He choked it.
Did he choke it? No.
We went through a little bit of a dry spell. So we came into an area of just a bunch of hydrilla. Slow rolling a speed worm with an 1/8 ounce weight. I'm throwing a fluke just to throw something different. But he is slow rolling a speed worm, which is a great thing this time of year when you're looking for fish. So what, you need some help?
No, I got it. It's just.
You just throw that speed worm, little zoom speed worm, reel it in, slow roll it like a spinnerbait. I did a video on it. Lots of small fish, but you run into a big one every once in a while.
If you can't get him, let Chuck get him. There's one. Speed worm. Oh, he came off.
Did he?
Yeah, he came off.
Almost had a
Darn.
sort of a double.
My own fault. Oh. Didn't even sound like
Did he
shit.
just eat that? Yep. I just watched that fish come up and eat that fluke. Right on the,
Fishing tractor right on the other side
Yeah.
of it, right? I've seen that.
that's pretty cool.
On the fluke too.
Finally caught one on a fluke. I did. I watched him come up and eat it. Not a big one, but it's always cool.
Oh, bigger than the ones we've been catching.
Yeah. Caught like 17 now, I think. They've caught most of them. We got in a whole school of little tiny bass like this big back there. Searching them out. Most of them have been on a speed worm.
Yeah, I'm glad my fluke things. I caught my last one.
But we're having fun. Looking for, as my Japanese clients would say, Big Mama. I want Big Mama.
Yeah, that building
Here's
I'm
one.
working
Here's
in,
one.
it's a 21-story building with all the diamond stores. There's a bunch of watch stores in there. You got another one.
Yeah, off that random brush pile out there.
Same one as last time.
The other one was right here.
That's
That
a
one's
good
a little
one.
bit better.
Oh yeah, way better.
And I casted there like 10 times before.
Well, not quite the same spot.
No,
That felt like a little one tapping at it when he hit it. Oh, get out of there.
He's using a different worm too.
yeah, that's a, yeah.
That's a nice fish.
Not a
That's,
bad one.
that's the best one of the day, I'll bet you.
Oh, he swallowed it. My fault. Not much different than that other one.
Want to weigh him down?
He's a little more solid feeling than that other one.
Yeah, we can.
Alright. Don't like weighing my own fish.
Just we gotta see.
3.72.
Nice.
Not a bad fish. Fish attractor brush pile fish. On a big DOA worm.
Yeah, I'm putting one of those on. Are we? Man, it feels so good down there.
The brush?
Yeah,
You just get bites randomly when you're not thinking about it.
I know. Come on, fishy, fishy. Show me some love.
Yeah, don't
Got him?
Yeah, you hit that brush pile that you're talking about.
Don't horse him.
This is a good fish.
Don't
man.
horse
This
him.
is-
Get him out of the brush.
Yeah, don't
Oh,
He
horse
got
maybe.
20-pound braid.
That's what he is. He's on brush. He's probably not that great. He's not going to be bad though. Watch.
Maybe, it's a good fish.
It's
off
a giant, but
It's off a brush pile. It only took 20 casts into that one brush pile to get a bite. But
well, I just had to change up that worm.
they're on the brush piles.
I need to get me one of those.
Yeah, that's.
I want a brush pile fish.
I never give up, but I'm just only sitting down because my back's hurting me, man.
So we're still fishing offshore brush piles, and the love bugs decided to come out, and they're literally just like yesterday. Even though we have wind today, they're all over everything. All over the carpet,
Look at the motor.
Look at the back.
all over. Run back here and show you what this looks like. Actually, I don't have to go anywhere. Look at that. All over my boat. It's the worst, probably love bug season we've had since I was a kid. I remember playing Little League Baseball in Ocala, and they were just all over us. And then I thought they were dying off over the years, but this year's been crazy. Look at my shoes. My shoes got love bugs all over it. And the big myth is that back in the 60s or 70s that the University of Florida created these things. They were trying to genetically create a love bug or a bug to eat mosquitoes, and then they got it accidentally released. But that's what I grew up believing, and it's actually not true. I read that they just migrated from somewhere in Central or South America, so they weren't created by the University of Florida. There's actually love bugs on my microphone.
There's one.
There you go.
You got that one that was busting out there.
Any size?
I mean, it feels the same. His head shaking. Pretty good. Get up on him.
Don't lose him.
Feels decent.
He's a long way away. You caught that sucker.
Yeah. Oh, he's a grass bass.
Grass bass. 2 pounds of grass, 1 pound of fish.
Same as last year. 10 and 2.
10 and 2. That's it. More like a 4 and 1.
Yeah, I wish it too. I mean, he got a lot heavier as you got closer, buddy.
Wish these bass would start eating some of the love bugs. Thin out the population. Make a topwater bite happen.
Might even be closer to 3. We'll see.
He's over 3.
Oh,
318.
318, baby.
There
Thank you,
it
my
is.
friend.
It just pinged my phone.
Thank you, my friend.
Then when you turn it back on, it tells you too.
Not a bad one.
So do I. I'll tell your big sister. Well, there you go. Now the bugs ain't bothering me quite as bad.
No.
Right?
Yeah, so despite the love bugs and getting hot, we have to be close to 30, don't we?
Oh,
Because we kind of stopped counting around 20.
I would say definitely.
Yeah. We're still catching them. We're out just on this big grass flat. We have love bugs all over us. Camera keeps dying. I'm talking about having film in my camera because we're getting delirious.
And we get a 3-pounder.
But we're still plugging along. No big fish today. Just a few over 3 pounds, close to 4. Probably put us up in like the, I don't know, 15-pound range for our best 5.
Yeah, I'd say.
An 8 or 9 pounder would really be great.
Kicker fish.
I don't know if I can get one that big on the boat. I had a hard time with a 3-pounder.
I want to try.
I'll give it a try. Freaking airport.
Clean up.
We're about to get out of here. These guys got to fly back home. They got to go wash a bunch of love bugs off of them before they get on a plane. Fly back to Illinois or Chicago. We caught quite a few fish today. That 30 fish range. Just could not get a big one. We caught them on what? Speed worms, Texas rig, topwater. We started out the morning with a decent topwater bite. I think we caught 9 on that. What else? Fluke.
Yep.
Caught one on a fluke, yep.
Missed a few
Caught one on a
fish.
Senko.
Senko, he caught one on a Senko. Caught him everywhere we stopped except for one spot. You obviously won't see that because why would I put that in the video? And I think we ran into every love bug in Kissimmee. And most of them are squashed in my carpet. So thanks for watching the video. Subscribe to my channel and leave me some comments. If you have any remedies to rid Florida of love bugs, please feel free to comment below. You guys got anything to say?
No.
No,
Awesome
man,
trip,
great
thank you.
Thank you.
See ya.